What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I am the GM Man. We are currently in my sister's garage. It has been raining for the past week. It feels like it is raining now, as you guys can tell from outside. It is just nasty. What we're going to be doing today is talking about maintenance on your guys' vehicles, on my vehicles, and so on. The truck will be going over to our mechanic's house in the next couple hours to have the transmission serviced, new filter fluids, and some additive in the transmission. What we're going to be doing is changing the air filter, mass airflow sensor, talking about the transmission additive we chose to go with, and then we'll probably be taking off a couple of the decals on the side because I did order some new ones which should be in here shortly. So when those get in, we'll be slapping those on. But stay tuned, guys, and we'll be right back. The decals we'll be taking off, guys, is this Reaper one on the side and then this one on the back, that skull one. I'm going to be leaving my auto body one on here, but I just want to clean up the truck a little bit. I've had these decals on there for, I don't even know, this one's been on there for probably 8 months now. It's been on there probably the longest, other than the not sponsored by your mommy and daddy one. So we're going to be taking these off just to clean the truck up a little bit, and then like I said, we have some more coming in that will be going on the truck. To get these off, all you need is a razor blade and just stick it in behind there and then just peel it off. So I'm not going to film much of that because it's going to literally take 30 seconds on both decals to get them off. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back and we will move to the front of the truck. So we got the decals off the side, and basically, like I said, just take your razor blade, pry it in behind it, and work it down. If there's any residue left, you can just take your razor blade and scrape it down, or spray glass cleaner on it, let it sit for, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then take your razor blade off of it. It'll peel right up. But like I said, we got new ones coming in. Go to the front here real quick. We are going to be changing the air filter because this one has been on the truck since I put this system on. Now it's probably a year to a year and a half ago. I got a Spectrum Performance air filter from O'Reilly Auto Parts. This is a pre-oiled one. A lot of people are up in the air about pre-oiled and dry. There's a lot of people I hear that go with dry just because the reason the mass airflow sensor can get oil on it and throw a check engine code. But that's why we're going to clean it real quick before we put the new one on. I have a check engine code on the truck already because I eliminated my exhaust manifolds and went to headers, so I don't have the I have a block off plate and I don't have the port on the headers like the manifolds did for that tube that ran from there down to here. So it is blocked off. That's why I have a check engine code. I need to take it somewhere and just have them delete that code so it won't pop up anymore. But basically, to take this off, I believe that's an 8mm. We're just going to take it off, take these two boots off, unplug the mass airflow sensor here, spray it out with the cleaner. I'll kind of go over that when we're at that process, but for now I'm going to go ahead and take this all apart so you guys can see. Okay, guys, we got the mass airflow sensor out. I have mass airflow sensor cleaner. So basically what you're going to do is obviously just set it down. But I mean, you can tell there's a lot of dirt and stuff in here on the back side too. So just get a good clean surface, I mean, and then spray it out. It's gonna got all this dirt in the back. I don't know how you guys can see up in there, but all that will end up coming out. So I'm just gonna go over this a couple of times. I'll spray the front, flip it, spray the back, get it good and clean. I'll even take some towels, wipe down in there, and we're gonna go from there. I'll get this clean, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're putting it back on the truck. Well, we got this all clean. I took it apart, cleaned it. Here's the rag. Let me space it out so you guys can see how dirty it was. Pretty dirty. I mean, they recommend you to clean your mass airflow sensor every time you change your filter. So mine is a little overdue, but we're gonna go ahead and get the new filter out, get everything reassembled, get it thrown back onto the truck, and then we'll move on to talking about the transmission additive we went with and why we went with it. So stay tuned, guys, and I will pick you up shortly. Got everything reinstalled. I'm probably gonna get a zip tie and run it through this little, I don't even know what this thing is. I think it was for the factory air box it slipped on. We'll run a zip tie through there and kind of pull this back away from the battery terminals a little bit, because I don't want this to bounce around and bounce off of that hot post. So I'm probably just going to run a zip tie through there, kind of pull it back a little bit just to keep it away. But other than that, everything went better. The only reason I'm going to have to do that is because this filter is just a little bit longer than that old one. But I got everything cleaned. I'm going to go ahead and plug everything back in. This one goes there. And this one goes there. Voila. Now on to the transmission additive I went with. It's called Hot Shot Secret TSE high performance additive. Why I went with this, there's numerous of guys that say this stuff is magic. Like here's reduces operating temperature, eliminates stiction, reduces friction, minimizes metal to metal contact, and then eliminates rust and corrosion inside of the tranny. I'm not sure how long these guys have been in business, but I have read a lot of good stuff about them. Here's kind of some of the stuff that they deal with. It says sympathies, hard shifting, overheating, max performance of transmission. Eliminator is a low velocity, which has been shown to dissolve, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to read it all because that is a paragraph. But like I said, you can get online and look this stuff up, and there's a lot of good reviews on this. It basically tells you back here, transmission capacity, 5, 10, 15, 20 quarts, how much of the TSE you should add. And then it says every fluid change. So I'm gonna have Will add that to it, and then I believe your transmission is every 15,000 miles. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but have him add that, and then hopefully that'll take care of any future issues I have with the transmission, if I have any. I've been looking at getting them rebuilt, but for the 4L80E, it's going to be about $1,900 for our local transmission shop to drop it, rebuild it, put it back in. I've looked at Monster transmissions. They have a 4L80E automatic four-wheel drive one for $1,500. Holds up to like 550 horse and right at like the 650 torque mark, which I thought would be kind of cool to toss in this thing, just so I could, if we needed to, we could always upgrade the motor and the transmission would be completely fine. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to hopefully add this, just get the transmission to where it'll last a couple more years, and then I can decide. But that's basically going to be the video, guys. Normal maintenance to keep your vehicles good. Air filter, clean your mass airflow sensor, some good transmission additive when you guys go to change it. Some other stuff every, I'd say about 5,000 miles. Just check over everything. Check your power steering, check your brake fluid, check radiator fluid. Just check over everything. Climb underneath, see if you notice any big leaks or anything. And then if you do, make sure you get it into a shop, or if you can change it or fix it yourself, make sure you have all the right equipment before you start the job. So that's basically just kind of some normal maintenance you guys should do to keep your vehicles running better and stuff. And then you can always add fuel additive like Lucas Oil fuel additive or Seafoam to clean out the motor internals of it. It helps break down if there's any water in your gas tank. It helps eliminate that. So like I said, guys, just normal maintenance. That's basically going to be the video for today. I'm going to try and get it up tonight. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. But like I said, if you're a first-time viewer, please smash that subscribe button. Share the videos, guys. Share the channel. I'm trying to build the channel to get more viewers, more subscribers, more just overall better content. But I really can't do that. Building on a budget's kind of difficult. But we're making it work with Project 98 and the Project 79. Should have a video up of it hopefully sometime this week. So anyway, guys, remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.